Hey guys, we're gonna talk about some inequalities again today, but we're gonna kind of go a different route and talk about nonlinear inequalities. So far throughout the year, the most common nonlinear equation we've been talking about is the parabola. So that is what we are going to graph today. Y equals x squared, that parabola, but we're going to change it into an inequality, like y is less than x squared. So this is what we are going to graph. And in your homework, I'm always going to give you some pretty easy parabolas, so you can kind of quickly do the mental math in your head and plot your points. It's like if we do 0, 0, 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 3 squared is 9, and then we can reflect it across our y-intercept. Okay, and we need to pause here just like we do with our linear equations. We need to decide, is this a solid line or a dotted line, dashed line? There's no equal to sign, so that means it's going to be a dashed line. And it's a little bit different because when we graphed our line inequalities, it was either above the line or below the line, to the right of the line, to the left of the line. This is a little bit different because we have that U shape. So the two places that we can shade is inside the parabola or all of this outside the parabola. Because I use the point 0, 0, I can't use it as my test point. So I'm going to choose the point 3, 0. Because it's nice and far away from my parabola. So y is 0, x is 3, 3 squared, 0 is less than 9. That's a true statement. So that means 3, 0 is a point. So we are going to shade all the way around this parabola. So all of this is our solution region. So now let's look at another one. Y is less than or equal to x squared. Let's do a negative x squared plus 1. So if I start with 0, 0, 0 squared plus 1 is at 1. And then 1 squared is 1. Make it negative. Negative 1 plus 1 is 0. 2 squared is 4. Make it negative. Negative 4 plus 1 is negative 3. And then take 3. 3 squared, 9. Make it negative. Add 1, negative 8. That can go the other way. Negative 1 squared is 1. Make it negative. Plus 1 is 0. So I can see that this is my line of reflection. And then just reflect those points across. Now we look back. Is it a solid line or a closed line? Or solid line or a dashed line? It is a solid line because it is equal. So then we can just make that nice parabola U shape. And now we pick a test point. I'm just going to use the point 3, 0 again, because it's nice and away from that parabola. So plug in y is 0, negative 3 squared plus 1. So 3 squared is 9, make it negative. Negative 9 plus 1, negative 8. So that's a false statement, because 0 is not less than or equal to negative 8. That means 3, 0 is not a point. That means we are going to shade inside the parabola this time. So I have a couple parabolas for you to try in your homework. We'll see how it goes, and as always, let me know if you have any questions.